Later we have the halacha of appointing a king, and the fact that a king has to have two Sifrei Torah. Because he writes for himself two Sifrei Torah, and Rashi tells us one of them went in and out with him wherever he went, and the other one stayed in his Beis Genozov, in his treasury. My grandfather, Zecher Tzaddik V'Kodesh Livracha, asked, this is brought in Malchus Shlomo in this week's parsha, what was the point of the Sefer Torah that stayed at home? Sitting in his treasury, locked away. Why was that necessary? My grandfather answered that the Sefer Torah that went with him everywhere he went, that represents the Torah that we take with us into life, and we apply to our lives and to our particular circumstances to try to live our lives in the way that conforms to halacha. But we don't always know if we applied the Torah correctly. Maybe we made a mistake. Maybe we misjudged. We need to have a Sefer Torah that doesn't come into our lives with us. That's the standard, the gold standard. The pristine, original Sefer Torah, that image of what it looked like before we applied it to our lives, always has to stay with us so we can be comparing, to make sure that we don't veer off from that. And in a practical sense, perhaps it means to find somebody that we consider to be living an ideal or pristine Torah lifestyle, and to use that person as a barometer to hold ourselves to compare it. Does our life continue to match up with that life?